Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Answer that for me real quick. Who was that on that song?
Yeah, white Jesus.
Yeah, who was
White
this?
Jesus. White Jesus.
White Jesus? What does Jesus look like for you?
He's more like Iranian looking, I bet.
How? Hold on, bro. Show me the Bible. Show me the Bible. I'm there.
The devil want all of me. Yes, I know that them demons be calling me, but I'm keeping my faith in the Most High God. I gotta stick to his policies, laws and commandments, rehearsing, cause I cannot stand to be hurting. Yahawah stay teaching us all of these lessons. Yeah, that was his plan with the curses. That's facts. Now it's time to stand bold in the truth. He gave me the vision, I go to the booth. I move with precision, I stick to the mission. My people don't see it, we show them the proof. Written in Deuteronomy. Look at the way that we live and fulfilling the prophecy. We just been down bad, it's a lot to see. Pray that I'm saving souls when he talk to me, yeah. I can't let this flesh get control of me. It's gonna block the blessings he's been showing me.
Just on one piece of art, and a lot of people may not be able to experience what you spent your time on. And the Most High God is saying the way that we'll have success is what?
That thou mayest observe. To do according to all that is written therein.
So we gotta do everything that's written. So one of the things that's written, wear some fringes. This is a commandment to us, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Yeah. This is God's chosen people. If you look on
Israelites.
Yes, exactly. Where are you from, by the way?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Your father?
South Carolina.
Okay. So he would be so-called black man?
Black man.
Okay.
Black American.
All praises. So let me keep on reading this. You would actually be, if you look at this sign right here, you'll be from the. Yep, you'll be a Judite. Right. And you know how powerful, you know how special that means? How special that is? You don't know? Okay, I got you. Keep on reading that, and then we'll go to Deuteronomy 76. That's
right. That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
So if we do everything according to what's written, we'll be prosperous, we'll be successful. Keep on reading.
And then thou shalt have good success.
Right. Now I know as an artist, as myself, I do graphic design as well. I want to be able to have all my Instagrams be filled, popping with followers, subscribers, YouTube channel, all that. I want to be able to just make one piece of art, it sell out, and I'm good for the rest of the year. Now, the only way that's going to be possible, coming back to these laws, statutes, commandments. And let me get Deuteronomy 76. So you mentioned you're from the tribe of Judah. Now, did you hear about Judah before, or okay, you did? Okay, so then we'll get two scriptures for you. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it on.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
All right. Now you mentioned, you're Judah. Yeah. Now the Most High God says we're holy, we're special and chosen. But there's a condition. If we're not doing what he's saying, if we're not moving according, he's saying, well, you're holy. Everything that's set there for you is there. But right now, it's not yours yet. Keep on reading.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee
right.
to be a special people unto himself,
right,
above all people.
Now, I know this is something that you want to see as well. Your family, yourself, your wife, your children, the people. I'll just stick with your family. Your family, the people that surround you, you want to see them not just at the base level, not just surviving. You want to see them above and above and above, and just continuing to grow, just like you. Go ahead.
Above all people
right.
that are upon the face of the earth.
Now, this is something that's specific for us, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, the Israelites. Yeah. Now, if it's up for you, if you want that, what's promised to you? Now, what would you say? Would you want that, what's promised to you? Let me get Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Now, I'm glad you, Brother Neo, glad you out here. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, to the 10 and verse 12.
Bring it on.
And now, Israel.
Brother Neo, go ahead.
What does the Lord thy God require of thee?
So we got some requirements. Think of it in the sense of everything that we've been doing before, because have tattoos, we have, let's say, adultery, we have all these different things, these different sins that we've committed, everything that we did before. Now that we're waking up to who we are, the Most High winked it. Now it's time for us to take back what's rightfully ours, take back our heritage, our culture, take back really this land, because it was here for us before. Go ahead.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways.
So to fear God, that just means to keep his commandments. To walk in all his ways, it means the same thing. Go ahead.
And to love him. And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
God. So that's what the Most High God requires of us. So I'm gonna get one commandment for you. Numbers 15:38. Actually 15:32. Let's start there. So are you familiar with the Sabbath day? You are, okay. Are you familiar with what we should or shouldn't be doing with it? On it? No, okay, I got you.
I know you're not supposed to be eating shrimp.
Right. Absolutely. And you look, I would say you look like an athlete. Would that be a correct assumption? Okay. So now, imagine the way for us to have the best performance is to have fruits, vegetables, whole foods to be put in our body. Because the things that we intake is how we're going to perform. So it's like good in, good out. Bad in, bad out. And if I want to be able to perform at the absolute best, let's say if I have a wife, perform at my absolute best, I gotta make sure my temple is right and clean. Go ahead.
The book of Numbers,
15:32.
chapter 15, verse 32.
Bring it on.
And while the children of Israel were...
This is an example of what happened to our ancestors in the past, that if they let's say they cooked or cleaned or did something that they weren't supposed to on the Sabbath day, this is what happened to them. Go ahead.
Where is the wilderness? They found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
So right here, he's gathering sticks. He's working. He's getting those sticks ready to where he can now cook. Go ahead.
And there thou found him gathering sticks, brought him unto Moses and Aaron.
Now, there's people that saw him. Usually, we don't correct one another. If we see someone walking by, they're smoking, it's like, nah, it's not my business. They're together. It's a man and a man that's together. Nah, it's not my business. But what we did in the past, we got to also go to the past to learn from, because the things that we did in the past, a lot of those things were right. A lot of those things is what allowed us to develop and grow. So let me keep on reading.
And unto all the congregation.
Right.
And they put him in war.
So that guy that was picking up sticks, that was getting ready to kindle the fire, the congregation, the people that they saw, they're like, you're not supposed to be doing this. You're not supposed to be smoking. You're not supposed to be cooking. You're not supposed to be doing this on the Sabbath. So they're like, okay, what did they say? They grab him, they put him in prison. Go ahead.
Because it was not declared what should be done to him.
Right.
And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall surely be put to death.
So at the end of the day, they put him to death. And the Most High says the wages of sin, the payment for sin is death. Now, we don't want our people, we don't want you, we don't want anyone down here that's our family, we don't want them to be put to death. So we gotta give us the warning. One of the warnings is keep the Sabbath day. Let me get Nehemiah 10:31. Got that? You got that? Okay.
Hi. This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10, verse 31.
Bring it out.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
The Sabbath day is a special day unto the Most High. It's a reminder for us that the Most High God loves and cherishes the children of Israel. So it's a covenant that He's made with us only. Read on.
God. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell.
So Sabbath day, Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Go ahead.
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath day.
Right. I know it may be difficult now because we've been used to it. We grew up in every Friday, every Saturday, going out, going to the club. We're getting lit. Right? We got used to that. But it's going to be something that we'll have to slowly change. But still, after Saturday night, we can still go out. We can still go to the club. We can still have fun. Let me get Sirach 14 in the GNT. Keep on reading.
God. Or on the holy day.
Right.
And that we would leave the seventh year and the exaction of every day.
So it's just saying on the Sabbath day, no buying and no selling. So that's one thing. As we'll start to build up over and over. Actually, let me pass you the flyer. So right here. This is a flyer. If you scan this QR code with your camera, it'll take you directly to the YouTube channel. If you got any questions, let us know. My number's on the back. And then this is just a reminder of who we are according to the Bible.
All right. All right. Bless you, man. Y'all take it easy, man.
Yes. Likewise, brother. So hallelujah. And then let me get 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 32. Read what you got.
All right. The book of Chaazaq, to the 14, verse 14.
Bring it out.
And the GNT.
Sisters, let me ask you one question before y'all go. One question.
Come on.
Now, do you? One question.
Come on.
Come on now, dog.
I didn't even say what I was gonna ask. But, lady in the red, let me ask you one question. Because we're reading the Bible, do you think? In the red.
Right there.
Come on up. All right. Now, do you think because we read the Bible, we cannot have a good time? What is consistent of a good time?
Right.
Because we read the Bible, a lot of people think that we just go to church and that's considered a good time. But what is a good time?
What's the point of the question?
It's a dialogue. It's yes, no.
Bruh.
All right. Go ahead, read what you got.
The book of Chaazaq, to the 14, verse 14 in the GNT.
Bring it out.
If a person never says anything carelessly, he is to be congratulated.
Sister in the baggy pants.
Answer that for me real quick. Who was that on that song?
Yeah,
Who was
White
this?
Jesus.
White Jesus? White Jesus? What does Jesus look like for you?
He's more like Iranian looking out there.
We don't do that here.
Show me the Bible. I'm there.
Now, let me. Yeah. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Now, we just going into our history, who we are according to God, because before we were given Black, Hispanic, Native American, God gave us a name. Now, imagine if you're African American. Where are you from?
I'm from Philly.
Your dad as well?
Yeah, my dad as well.
Okay.
My mom, all that.
Okay. So you would be a so-called, according to the Bible, God calls you a Judite. Now, that's important because when you look at African American, that term is maybe 100 years old. A lot of actually not even 100 years old. A lot of our ancestors are older than what we're being called right now. So we got to ask the question, well, how is it that we're older than what we're actually being called? And the Most High God calls us Israel, His chosen people, His special people, the apple of His eye. That's important because everything that's on this earth right now, that belongs to us.
What if we're not fucking with Israel right now?
No, we're not either.
All right.
Right.
That's not the same.
Right.
I had to make sure.
Oh, yeah. Right.
There you go.
All praise. Yeah, everything, because whenever it happened with George Floyd, Sandra Bland, things that happened to our people, they were like, hey, it doesn't concern me at all. So we have that same energy for them. So it's whatever's happening over there, doesn't concern us at all.
So y'all fucking
We're about
people of Palestine.
no. We follow.
That shit is that shit over there.
Yeah.
We worried about here.
Yep, we worried about our people because the only people that's at the bottom of society right now is us. And the only way for us to get up from where we are, from being at the base, because remember, we're a nation of kings and priests. The only way for us to get back to that rightful position is coming back to this Bible. But let me get you, one of those ways is figuring out what was the lies that was given to us. And then finding the lie that was given to us, and then going back and finding out what the truth is. So,
This on Revelation 1:1.
Me too.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So right here, just keep in mind, this right here, not Jesus Christ at all. The Bible tells us exactly who Jesus Christ is and what He looks like. So right here, go ahead.
Turn, it's the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 12.
Bring it out.
And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
So 7 golden candlesticks. If you look at, see what happened, menorah.
It's faded over. It's right here.
Brother, so 7 golden candlesticks. This is a thing comes. Oh yeah. So this
There
is
you go, right
exactly
there.
what
There
they
you go.
saw.
Yeah.
7 golden candlesticks. Go ahead.
Time. And I saw 7 golden candlesticks. Hold on, stop. I'm gonna wait till we pass. I'm gonna wait till we pass. One like unto the Son of Man.
So right here, the Son of Man, who the world calls Christ. This is, remember, this is not Christ at all. This is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Go ahead.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So this is Christ, a depiction of Christ. He had a garment down to his foot, about a girdle, about right here to his knees. Go ahead.
And about the paps with a golden girdle. Verse 14.
Yep.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So now, if we're looking at this right here, his hair, not white. It's not woolly texture. It's more of like a stringy texture. Right, straight. Now, exactly. So if we hear the Bible and we look at this, something's not matching up. So now we got to ask, do we believe in the Bible, God's word, or do we believe in what these Caucasians have given us? Because a lot of the history that we're given, we're only given a portion of it. You know, the best way to make a lie is to sprinkle in a little bit of truth and then everything else, mix it. So let's keep on reading.
God, his head and his hairs were white like wool,
right? As
white as snow.
Right, his head and his hairs were white as wool and white like snow. Go ahead.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right.
And
so right here, his eyes is more of like a brownish. On some pictures you'll find it's a blue. So it's a brown or blue eyes, but the Bible depicts it as reddish. I got you. Okay, I got you. Well, let's finish this up.
Verse 15. And his feet, like unto fine brass.
So now, his feet was like unto fine brass. Brass, you can say is golden, it's brownish, but there's more. There's more. Go ahead.
As if they burn in a furnace.
So now, anytime you burn something, it becomes black. It becomes like toast, right? A lot of us, we've seen toast as maybe the color of my shirt. This guy, he doesn't look like that at all. And one of the ways that we go from being at the bottom to getting back to our rightful place as a nation of kings and priests, dismantling these false idols, these lies, and coming back to our heritage. So
that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. And I know that the white Jesus, it was really usually the part of like, what's it called? Right. The whole like in slavery, trying to enslave us with the fact that like white person was used like he's the most high, that whole wilderness thing and shit like that. So I know that's not my special time. I know he looked like more like how the original Buddha looked.
That one there was a violation.
No, you look like us. Because remember, as you were saying, you had a very powerful point. You said the way that they're controlling us and confusing us is they paint the picture, they paint his image like them.
So we think like that subconsciously.
Right, exactly.
Because my grandma, a lot of grandmas I know in the hood, they pray to the white Jesus. They think that's what Jesus looks like.
Right.
So I know that's not true.
Yep. Now I want you to use that. I want you, next time you talk to them or you see them, say Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. That's what Christ looks like.
I gotta squint that. So say that, bro. Thank you for that knowledge, man. I appreciate it.
I want y'all to grab these flyers right here. So if you look on the back, you're from the tribe of Judah, and this goes off of your nationality of your father. So if you see your father on here, you'll be from that tribe as well. All right. Hope you have a good day, brother. Okay, go ahead.
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 48. And let open the book of the law.
All praise to the Most High for this truth. Yes, I put the work in, but it's more to do. Gotta keep them laws, yes, we warning you. I was feeling great when I found out we the Jews. Yeah, we the chosen ones, we know the scripts is a loaded gun. All praise to the Father, I know that he got us, he's gracious, I know he's the only one.